All right, a brawl took place at a 7-Eleven in Texas. Oh, we trying to catch up to Florida. After two employees refused to sell a cigar to an underage girl, the underage girl left in a rage and returned to the store with a group of friends and immediately jumped the employees. Please don't be... They are. Now, this is not the first story we've heard lately of kids jumping their elders. Are you surprised? I'm going to go to you, Funky, because we know how you are about kids and fighting.
You know, y'all know I fight kids, and I'm here to tell y'all something, and I mean this wholeheartedly. If that man would have shot the shit out of each and every one of their ass, he wouldn't have been wrong. He wouldn't have been wrong. And y'all want to get on the news, and then y'all want to start to cherry pick what constitutes should have shot him versus what shouldn't have, when they shouldn't have been shot. If that man would have shot the shit out of each and every one of them children, I'd have sit up here and said, Claudia, go on to the next thing. And it's not because I don't see value in young Black life. It's because I don't see value in the way that y'all raising y'all damn children. Again, all of us on this panel were 13, 14, 16 at one time. I would have never done that. I just would have never done it. Me and my friends would have never done it. There is something in the air and something about the way, I have to put it on my generation, the way my generation has raised their children that has them acting like this, and it's unacceptable.
Yes, I listen, I don't fight kids, but I will fight these motherfuckers. Those are some badass kids. Those are some future murderers. The boldness to jump people on camera in a store.
Imagine how scary that has to be. You're at a 7-Eleven, you're probably by yourself, and then you're surrounded by 5 or 6 hostile kids. I'd have shot the shit out of each and every one of them.
That's right. Al,
you know, luckily, what? I'm sorry?
I said, are you team fight these kind of kids?
You know, luckily, you know, this is probably one of the only stores that has a no weapon policy. 7-Eleven has a no weapon policy for its owners as well as its employees, and a good thing for this case, because these young kids and how they behave, they need to be arrested. And not only do they need to be arrested, I keep saying this over and over on here, they need to lock these kids up and they need to make their parents take some form of accountability, because the underage chaos that's going on, the rapid increase of this underage chaos has something that, you know, we're at the point now that something has to be done, because it's causing very unsafe scenarios. And like Q said, if they were not at 7-Eleven and another store, especially like a New York City bodega, a gun would have come out and they would have been physically harmed, if not killed. And that's not good.
7-Eleven people. 7-Eleven people. Listen, if y'all see a rise in crime and robberies, it's because Al done told the whole damn world that y'all's workers ain't got no damn guns. And basically, if you want to go rob somewhere and act unruly, 7-Eleven makes a great place to go, because they ain't got no weapon policy. Thanks to Al.
But you know what? Then not only do they not have weapons, but 7-Eleven also must give over all cash when commanded to do so.
Oh my God, you're totally setting them up.
Robbery people. Robbery people. Work ain't honest, but it pays the bills.
I always say I don't want to live too close to a 7-Eleven, because 10 times out of 10, 7-Eleven is always a hotbed for crackheads. There's always crackheads at 7-Eleven. It don't matter where you are. I've been at 7-Elevens where there's homeless people outside, crackheads, unhoused, whatever, and can't say anything anymore. Crack, yeah, lots of crack addicts out there.
Al, how aggressive I gotta be when I demand the money? I'm trying to see something.
So you know what, Q? That's a good question, because allegedly, now I used to work beside a 7-Eleven. This is how I happen to know that used to get robbed a lot in DC. So the manager told us that when they ask for that money, they're supposed to give the money, and then they've gotten aggressive now because they want, you know how 7-Eleven puts the money and sucks it down into a safe that's in the ground? Mm-hmm. You know, if they're aggressive enough, Q, they're supposed to release those funds as well.
Mm.
So Al, when I pick you up tonight,
we're gonna ride by 7-Eleven. Not me, girl. I'm light skinned. I'm not going to jail.
Oh yeah, and you got that booty.
Oh, wait a minute.
Be like,